I mean,
That's what we're
wow! Holy
doing.
Lord, folks, we are in it to win it. Welcome back to Characters. Welcome to the best goddamn character show on this side of the rectangle. I am Eric.
I am Justin, and thank you for joining us here on this December winter wonderland of a show that we are about to dance our way through. Am
A
I right?
winter wonderland. It was a balmy 58 in New York today. Light drizzle, in fact.
Light drizzle. That's your favorite type of drizzle.
That is my favorite type of drizzle is light drizzle. The kind that really just sticks with you. You don't even know it. You've walked 5 blocks, you're soaking wet. Could have been
Squinty.
snow. Could have been
That's not.
snow.
Could have been snow. We're not getting there. 58. Cut it in half, maybe.
Cut it in half, maybe, but you would know about that because you are, I'm assuming, not in your basement.
Yes, I have been transferred to an assisted living facility because I've aged out of doing any of this rectangle shit. No, I am in a hotel room in Sweet Home, San Diego. Actually, Carlsbad for a shoot that I have to do here in town tomorrow.
Oh, that's great, Justin, and it's really great to put it in that kind of box. It's a shoot that you have to do. Sounds like you're really excited about it.
Yeah, all of my work lately, I'm like, well, I have to do
This is a thing I must do so I can eat and my children can go to school.
Yeah, that's why we get into comedy, is to have to do stuff for food.
It's true. The amount of times that I've begged and hoped for something and then gotten it and been like, "Oh no, now I have to do it," is
I know. It's a beautiful project life. I got to say, the Marge Simpson is slowly closing in on you. I feel like every week
you got closer.
the Marge turns a little bit more toward camera and slowly is like about to eat you. I got to think. Is the
I hope so. I hope so.
beware this Marge.
You're not the first. I was running a class, and somebody also typed into the chat what I think they thought was going to be a private message to everyone else, but was to everybody. Looks like Marge Simpson is behind Eric.
Yeah,
There it is. Beautiful.
good. That's a comedic mind that I think is ready to truly blossom.
Well, we'll see. They'll take a couple more classes, then we'll see what's up.
Nice. You got people on the old Eric hook.
The old Eric Hook. Speaking of Eric Hooks, we have a big announcement for everybody. We do not have a regular Characters Welcome show for December.
Yes.
We will be back at Union Hall the first week of January, first week of February, first week of March. It's going to be so exciting. So we decided to put together something a little special for you.
It's a holiday treat. It's our Characters Welcome holiday party, basically.
It is basically a Characters Welcome holiday party. Jorge, if you got the link, you can throw that in the chat. We are doing the night before Bitness, Sunday, December 18th at 8 p.m. at a little bar in the heart of the fartiest part of Brooklyn, Bushwick. And it's at the Pine Box Rock Shop. It's a really fun little place where
I love that spot.
We will fill it up, and it's going to be all of us. And what if you come to the show, which is free, by the way, you get to see 30 character comedians performing their very worst 1-minute bits.
What a buffet to choose from. Yum yum. Let me
True.
eat some little tasty bites of medium-sized.
I am
comedy.
so excited. I don't know what to do yet. I've got tons of little bad ideas just choking each other out for my attention right now in my head.
Exactly. What a bad idea fight. I think over the course of it, we should read out some of our almost made it. Like what bits were not even good enough to make
That's
the bit
really,
show.
really good. I've already got one that I am not going to do. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
I was going to buy a full Austin Powers costume. We were going to play the Austin Powers.
End of story.
End of bit. I'm going to be introduced as dyslexic Austin Powers. And the music plays. I come on stage. I do the dance for 59 seconds of this 1-minute bit. Bow, ba ba na ba na. I grab the microphone and I go, "Does that make your baby horny?" Blackout. What do you think?
It's good. It's great. There it is. There's the blackout. That's the official shutdown. Even Jorge has his finger on the confetti button at all times. He drops confetti for any occurrence, and you got blacked out on that.
And I got a blackout. That was not it. So I think I'll keep that one. I'm going to keep that one in the back pocket. Stevie says that's a really good one. Izzy says boo. And look, that's what comedy is, okay? I'm here to start a conversation.
The best comedy is wildly controversial in that way. Shout out Mason Tipton coming in just right after we had our Marge Simpson conversation to say,
Is
that Marge Simpson behind Eric?
Very good. Thank you so much. Thanks. If you think that's Marge Simpson's behind me, Mason, you are among friends. You're with some like-minded folks, and you're gonna have a good time here. Speaking of having a good time here, you are here to see a character show. We have gathered the best and the brightest character comedians in the world to perform for you. Unfortunately, we only wanted the best and the brightest, so we got 3 of them for you tonight. 3 of them, 2 of us. That's 5 of the best.
That's 5 of the best.
And they're going to be doing these fun little things that are a little bit longer than what you're going to see on the 18th. But good Lord, you get to really pry into the mind of a fucked up, perverted comedian.
Well, what a selling point. Pry into our minds. Shouts to Carly. I lost a costume contest to an Austin Powers, so I'm biased against it. Wow. Carly, were you also dressed as Austin Powers and the other Powers was just more powersful than yours?
That's a good question. Was it just an Austin Powers lookalike contest? In which case, it's a compliment maybe that you lost to someone else who looked more like Austin Powers.
That's great.
But in the meantime, Justin.
Yeah, we'll get some answers out of Carly real quick as this goes on. The costume gate is blossoming here, and who has the most powerful Austin Powers? Is it Eric, who just did a full bit sneakily at the beginning of our show? I know we don't want it. We don't want that anymore. We don't want that song. There it is.
I have another Austin Powers bit that I could do. What do you think about this one? The title is "Oh Behave Kenobi," and I'm Austin Powers and also Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm not sure what I'm going to say yet, but it's probably a pun on "Does that make you horny, baby?" What do you think?
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Does that make you Padawan, baby?
Ooh, that's good.
We could do a lot of workshops.
That's good. Eleanor, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you, Eleanor. Eleanor is a fantastic Twitch streamer. Everyone should go follow Eleanor right after this.
Nice. Look at the drop in. Does that make your midichlorian number go higher, baby?
His mojo levels are off the chart.
There it is. This is really good. This is what we came here to do.
I'm just getting informed by Jorge that we've just lost 700 watchers, so we should probably get into the show.
I didn't know you could have negative concurrent viewers. That's like people are.
We actually are. We're borrowing from next week, so we really need to. Next week has to be.
We're in the red for the future. The algorithm is waking people up who are asleep at their laptops and saying, "Go do something else." This is not good.
This is not good, but this is good. Let's welcome our first character out to the rectangles. I am so excited for this person. It's that Hallmark season. You know what I mean, folks?
I love small town energy. Makes me happy. You know?
It makes you horny, baby.
No, there are only 2 emotions, horny and less horny, right? According to you, Austin Powers?
Yes, according to me. But enough about that. Let's welcome out to the rectangles our first character of the night. Please snap and clap for a woman transformed by a quaint Midwestern town.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lila, hey, you made it. Welcome to Beaumont. Oh, it's such a blast exploring the town while I waited for you to get here. I'm so glad we got out of the big city. These tiny Midwestern towns are just the cutest, don't you know? What do you mean? Where's my New York accent? I barely remember even having one. That must have been, what, 24 hours ago? Oh, time flies. Oh, there's Mason. How do I know Mason? Well, he's on Beaumont Town Council. We had a nice long chat over brewskis at the distillery they built in the abandoned factory. What are we for? Let me show you the sights. We can start with a walk on the gorgeous public lakefront next to the even more gorgeous 6-lane highway. Wait a second, you're kidding. Coach Dan the man. How's the back? Listen, Don't let me down in that two-hand touch hockey game this weekend, you old fart. I'm just chain Dan. Say hi to the missus for me. And you know what? Go Bobcats. Oh! Lila, be like that. I'm the same girl I was yesterday. We can catch up over a coffee or maybe a pop. Oof, sorry. You city slickers call it soda, I guess. Let's go to Beaumont Coffee Company and maybe we'll see Oliver too. Oliver, my fiance. Oh, I can't believe I haven't introduced you to Oliver yet. We've been dating forever. How long has it been now? Oh, honestly, maybe even 18 hours. He's the love of my life. He pulled me out of the dark place I was in after Liam left me. Liam, the bad boy of Beaumont. Reckless lifestyle. He wears a leather jacket and drives a convertible with the top down.
Yes.
Not for me. My party girl days are ancient history. No more snorting coke in the bathroom with every gosh darn bar in Bushwick. Oh, you saw me doing that 3 hours before my flight here? Yeah, like I said, ancient history. Oh, I'm so heartbroken when Liam and I broke up. I couldn't get out of bed for a whole 14 minutes. Oh, but now I'm so happy with Oliver. He's a barista by day and a carrot farmer by rest of day. Booth at the farmer's market. Oh, and we just bought a couple-style bunk bed plot in the Beaumont Cemetery. I'm going to lay on top of him for the rest of eternity in the everlasting comfort of the hardy Great Plains soil. Oh, Lila, come on. I'm the same old Jessie Lee Lynn I've always been. Jess? Oh, sweetheart, no one's called me Jess in forever. You must be weak from traveling. Sit here and have some of this hot dish.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Where the hell did that hot dish come from?
That's a little Midwestern magic.
Wow.
Is what that is.
I'm really glad that you correctly called it a hot dish because I years ago did a Minnesota character and I incorrectly called it a casserole and got correctly eviscerated by strangers online.
Yes. The requisite anthropological research.
Good. Yeah, you did the work.
Are you from the Midwest? Is that where you were able to draw on this?
I'm not from the Midwest, but I live in Chicago now. And I recently was in Duluth, Minnesota for a festival, and I was just enamored.
You just fell in love with the hot dish.
Positive vibes, right? Everyone's very happy, and is that true?
Yeah, it's good vibes. They got really good wild rice burgers randomly. So
they're known for the wild rice burger.
That's
Duluth,
true.
Very famously. Wow, wild rice burger, not what I would expect you to say coming fresh out of Duluth.
So how is Chicago these days? Is there snow? Is it 58 degrees and balmy?
It's not quite 58, but I would say it's 38 and balmy for Chicago.
That's you got an indoor scarf on, so I'll take that as a sign that it's a bit chilly, and you're pulling hot dishes right out of there.
Yeah. So you live in Chicago, a place where you'll die if you spend too much time outside. What's the thought process behind that?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it keeps you on your toes, the ever-present, like, hanging over you of death and dying,
Yes, good. Is it as windy as they say?
Not quite. I think apparently the Windy City is because there's like politicians who blow a lot of wind.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't know,
Spicy.
some old timey poem or something.
Yeah,
that's when nicknames used to have the very weird esoteric meaning, and not just like, yeah, we call it this. It's called the big sandwich because there's big sandwiches here.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Is that why people in Chicago put everything on their hot dog all at once? Because they're like, I may die. I want to consume this all as much as I can.
Exactly. For the purpose of efficiency.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. So what do you got? You got any fun winter plans? Anything exciting?
Ooh. Well, I'm going to Mexico City at the end of the month.
Huge. That's very exciting.
Very cool. Very fun.
Otherwise, vacation for New Year's? Is that a New Year's?
Yeah, for New Year's.
That's very fun.
That's super cool.
I would like to ask a question.
Oh, okay.
Jorge. We don't normally do this, but go ahead.
We don't know. Hey, Jorge, we don't normally do this, but okay.
Got it. Okay. Well, goodbye.
No.
Last week we famously had some Malort on stream. Is that something you have any experience with?
Yes. I actually had my first Malort shot probably like 3 months ago. I think it's overhyped on how difficult it is. I liked it.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, wow.
But I regularly drink Jaeger as like my shot of choice.
Yeah.
So
got it. Okay. So
Jaeger.
So
Jaeger's
this is
your shot of choice. Shouts to that. That's great.
Well, because
impressive.
Jorge took a shot of Malort last week on camera and honestly made a huge fucking deal about it. So it's good to hear that it's really not so much.
I'm a baby and I like White Claw.
There it is.
Thank you so much, Jorge. Jaeger, that is a good wintertime drink, or is that an every time drink for you?
All the time, anytime, really.
Yeah. Jaeger kept very cold in a Jaegerator, something that you might have around your house.
Ooh, I'm gonna add it to my Christmas list.
This is my grown-up Christmas list.
It can also be in a list that's like a cry for help if you're also happen to be making one of those, like I
am. Anna, do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got any exciting shows coming up or anything?
Yeah. I am on a show that's opening in January at the newly reopened IO.
Yes.
So that's on Thursdays at 10. So come out to the brand new IO starting in January. And I'll be there. You'll see me there.
That is so
That's
exciting.
awesome.
I'm
Congrats.
so sorry. I do have to ask you another question now that I see what your handle is.
Yeah.
Did you change your handle to that when like Musk was like fucking with the verified accounts, or were you always official Cheesecake Factory?
I've been official Cheesecake Factory for a while now. I was also official Cheesecake on Twitter for a while, and I actually was confusing a lot of people.
Great.
Yeah, I actually, Val, one of the contestants on Great British Bake Off, has tweeted me thinking that I was the Cheesecake Factory, and I had to politely direct her in the correct.
What is the official Cheesecake Factory? The official Cheesecake Factory.
It's just at Cheesecake.
Oh wow! They just kind of completely took over just cheesecake in general. That's interesting.
That's fucked up too.
Yeah.
Wow. God, that is so funny though. Thank you so much for being on the show. Really, really appreciate you. Good luck with your show, and I'm sure we'll see more of you.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
All right, we'll see you later.
See ya.
Very good.
It's very fun.
Wow, very fun. I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory. I heard it's hell. Is that true?
Never? I mean, it's not a hell. It's just like sort of the other sort of restaurants like those, except they have every fucking cheesecake. That's what it says on the dessert menu.
That's like their whole big thing. Well, I don't really like cheesecake. I'm not a fan.
Well, they have other things like a pasta dish. It's like 2,000 calories. They have like salads that are mostly cheese. They have the usual fare from your Boca de Beppo's, your Planet Hollywood. And you know what? If I'm wrong about this, get me in the comments. If there's a Cheesecake Factory head out there that I'm really infuriating, I'll take it.
Stevie says, Eric, their mac and cheese is so good. Well, get this. I hate macaroni and cheese. I hate
Wow, high society over here. Can't eat with the people.
I hate horses. I hate macaroni and cheese. That's it. That's
Wow,
it.
you're the opposite of a 12-year-old girl in my town named Heather, I guess, because that's what she loves both of those things.
Every time I say that, a 12-year-old girl named Heather loses her wings. Yes, that's true.
Loses
She
her
loses her
horseshoe.
belly pocket. So
great. Wow, what a confession. Mac and cheese, I don't really eat it very much, but it's undeniably good.
It's gross. Okay, everybody, what about birds? Yeah, I don't like birds either. You got me.
Shouts to Stevie's comment though on the heels of your mac and cheese slander.
Eric
can't be.
Harsh. I'm sorry, Stevie. This is very difficult, but in fact, if I see any mac and cheese related content in our Discord, I'm nuking the whole thing. It's gone.
Wow,
it's gone.
That's an invitation.
Speaking of which, that is an invitation to join our Discord and post mac and cheese related stuff because I will hate it. Eric hates everything the show I'm watching. That's right. Corey, do we have a link to that sweet Discord by any chance? I can throw that one up.
If you don't,
one thing we also do around here is if you have a comment you'd like us to read live on the show, you can throw us a donation, a tip over at our business Venmo at Characters Welcome on the business side of Venmo, and we will read it aloud. And I say this especially because we've already got a comment before we've even opened up the.
Someone already sent us some monies.
Yeah, Crystal Celeste says, "Take Marge out on a nice date. She deserves it."
Oh,
$5.
$5. That's great. Yeah. Marge and I are gonna go out to a nice date. We're gonna grab five. Well, not anymore. Dollar slices are not $1 anymore, folks. They're $1.50. We'll grab $3.50 slices, and we'll take that 50 cents and we will feed them to a pigeon and hope it chokes to death.
Nice. Wow, what a beautiful window into Eric's dating mind. I like the idea that there's 3 slices. There's one each, and then you Lady and the Tramp the third one.
And then we Lady and the Tramp the third one. I get the crust.
Wow. Now that's a gentleman. Really,
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman. Izzy says, Eric, check the Discord.
Oh wow! You just asked for a sluicing of mac and cheese portraiture.
No, there is now a mac and cheese channel in the Discord. That's it, folks. I'm shutting her down. Her down. I'm moving back home.
We built a beautiful city on a hill, and Eric ruined it because of mac and cheese.
I hate it. It's goopy. It's soupy. It tastes.
It's goopy. It's soupy. It's eaten by a guy named Droopy. Wow, your summer camp mac and cheese.
Jesus Christ. Are you like that when anyone's trying to have a serious conversation with you?
Oh, sorry. Are we having a serious My bad. I didn't know that the serious siren had gone off and we have to take it. That's fine. Yes, to answer your question, this is how I am all the time.
Oh, man. Like if your kid comes home and is like, I'm having trouble in math.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a word that rhymes with math so that you can talk down to me again. Yeah, whatever. I can't remember.
It's not talking down to you. I thought it was your complaints were Dr. Seussian in there. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Soupy. I don't like it. Ugh, God. Can't stand it.
Wow. Great.
How about we welcome out our next guest? What do you say?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Speaking of something that no one can stand.
Yeah, we're about to talk about a character, perhaps not the most loved character that has ever appeared on our channels before, but that's what it's family. And with family, it's the holidays. When you have family, you gotta love that cousin, love that weird cousin that brings an energy that you find perhaps distasteful.
Somebody quote that Justin quote and put that on a plaque. Sometimes you gotta love your cousin.
I'll take that. That's my goopy and soupy of the day.
Oh, you are mac and cheese.
I am mac and cheese.
I can't stand
What are you gonna eat me, Eric? You're gonna hate eating me, Eric?
I do hate eating you. I don't like it. Don't you make me a fucking don't do a mac and cheese character just to spite me. Okay, I don't. Ugh, God, I literally can't stand that shit. It makes me. It makes me like.
Sorry.
It makes my mouth start to water in like the throw up way when I see mac and cheese.
Sorry, I have an ongoing list of characters to spite Eric, and I want to make sure I write mac and cheese on the bottom.
Good. Really good.
Spite characters is the best form of revenge. Speaking of that, no doubt our next character is a spite character, because otherwise, why would it exist? Please welcome out to the Rectangles, a sock at your grandma's house.
Schon schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen.
David! Wonderful to see you again. I'm so happy you're spending your whole Christmas vacation here at your grandma's. Let an old sock get a good look at you. Yes, there we are. Sure is nice having someone in here with me in the spare bedroom, and you're going to have quite the winter. You'll explore the woods, bake sugar cookies with Gam Gam, and because you're 15, find a bunch of places to shamefully jerk off. Probably in me. And that's quite all right. I'm not your grandma. I'm just one of her socks. She won't remember me. The only one you'll never, ever forget is you. So go ahead, dear. You've got about 8 minutes before Gam Gam and you watch a VHS tape of a movie that was recorded over another movie that was recorded over your christening. So, pound one out in me. Yes. Whip an old sock up a fresh batch of nut butter. I don't mind. You're safe here. It's just you, me, a nativity scene where every person is white, including the animals, and this unblinking photo of your actual grandparents. Yes. It's okay, David. Everyone has jizzed at their grandparents' house before. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And if they say they haven't, they are lying. I see you. It's a despicable secret that the whole world shares. And the experience was the same for everyone. Confusing, silent, and done dangerously close to something hand-quilted. Boy, you've grown up, David. I remember just last year you couldn't fall asleep without a warm milk from Grandma. Now you can't fall asleep without a warm milk in Grandma. I said it. And you can't use one of your socks. Oh, no. Grandma does your laundry. There's only so many times she's going to believe you when you tell her you stepped in honey again. Now, yank that dirty turkey less than a foot away from Pappy's war medals. He lost his leg, so you would have the freedom to play us a jazzy little American number on your stink trumpet. Oh, David, I can tell this whole growing up thing has got you confused. Remember, your grandma was once your age too, you know? She once felt the same awkward way that you did. No matter how you feel, David, you're never alone. Also, she's flicked her bean in every single room in this house. There is nothing you can do in here she hasn't done sweatier and set to a Beach Boys album. And David, if you're worried she'll find out, don't. She already knows. Yes, she does. All of our grandmas know. And wherever they are, they forgive us. Now quit being a prude, turn around that photo of yourself as a baby on the dresser, and give Grandma's sock a big, sticky kiss.
Oh, man. Woo! Eric Feurer, everybody, bringing us another startling vision of the past, present, and no doubt future.
Well, don't pretend like you did. Like, come on. That's the whole point of it. Don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be some sort of prude here, but let me just read, I guess, all of the comments. It's just the word "no" written over 100 times.
Oh boy!
No, it
8
is.
minutes is a lot of time to wank and spank. Come on, folks, you can do better than that. No chance.
Well, it depends on the situation, I guess.
Like a panicked. Is there ever a panicked situation where you can't enjoy yourself?
I mean, yeah, I think that's a lot of people's, especially when you're 15. I feel like it's a lot of panicked masturbation. I
It's
would
just
say.
I guess at that point it's a question about, is it about the destination or is it about the journey? For me, it's about the journey.
Oh, you like to take a long road trip around the jerking off?
around
Like
the
you're a real
around the grip it and rip it train, you know?
you're a real Sunday driver when you're masturbating. I love that for you. I love that for you.
That's the point.
What do you say we pack ourselves a picnic and take the long way back home, huh?
Hey there, buddy. Hey, whoa, what's the rush? Come on now.
We got all day.
Come on. It's your day off. You should relax.
Man. That's really fun.
Oh man, that's so stupid. Eric likes to do it to the band Journey.
Yes. It's also a very long song.
It's true. Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah. I love how Marge Witch is off to the side, absolutely traumatized to witness this. I should have added Marge Witch into the equation. I should have said it's just you, me, Marge Witch. Anyone else have a nativity scene that was all white people? Just me.
I mean, I feel like that was most of them before 1990 at the absolute earliest. Shout out Izzy in the comments. Eric, what are you doing?
Just in general, or when we're going for it?
I feel like that's the Venn diagram is slowly becoming one circle.
Honestly, I would not hate that. Yeah, if I reveal enough, eventually I'll actually just assimilate myself into all of your bones. Yeah, I remember hearing someone say online they can't have sex too much because too much work into the art, so they fucked a podcast instead, and that's probably the worst thing I ever heard. Fucking to a podcast? That's
chaotic behavior. That's
horrible.
What is that designed to do? Like, is that meant to be a distraction? Is that meant to? Are you catching up on the podcast? I can't imagine a situation where I would be like, let's just let it play.
Yeah, what? That's crazy. I will say I do have a sexy playlist though, and every time you hear those songs, it's a real Pavlov's dog of hearing those songs in real life. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm supposed to be in a bed right now.
Yeah, like your sex playlist is out of like telephone hold music, music that plays in elevators and malls.
Yeah.
So you're always you get a little horny, baby.
Does that?
You're out in the mall.
Well, this is good. This is good. So my blackout character is it's fucking, what's that guy's name? I can't remember already.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. Yeah,
nice.
It's Austin Powers power playlist.
Yeah.
Austin Powers wanking it.
Great. We've really circled the comedy here, and I mean that in every sense of the word. What do you say we welcome out our next character?
If you want.
Very excited for this. I love, this is an animal I encounter a fair amount, and I love every single one. So please welcome out to the Rectangles, Libby the Lobster.
Whoa!
Brian. Hi, Libby. So nice to meet you. Oh my God, I love this place. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Of course I'm Jewish. We matched on Jfish, remember? Oh my God. Oh my God, you have never met a Jewish lobster before? No way, that is crazy. Oh my God. Well, yeah, we exist. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Typical story. I was adopted by gefilte fish when I was young, and hmm? Oh no, I never met my birth parents. They were boiled when I was a baby. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, so I grew up in the Pacific, and then we moved out east to the Atlantic, and here I am. What about you? Where are you from? Oh, you're a freshwater. Oh, okay, okay. No, I just I never dated a freshwater before. Is it true what they say? You know, the fresher the water, the sweeter the fish. You're a salmon, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. No, I could totally tell. I could totally tell. Yeah, no, I mean, you just like you seem like the kind of fish that would just like swim against the stream. You know what I mean? And obviously, like you are a fish of color, and that color is pink. So I just yeah, deduced. Oh my god, thank you. That's so sweet. No, it's just no one's ever called me smart before. Well, lobsters don't have brains, so yeah. Mhm. So I guess we should order, unless we want to be staring into each other's gills all night. Okay, I'll get the waiter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that melted butter on the table? You think this is some kind of joke? What, you take me out on a date so you think you could just dip me in butter? Son of a bitch, how dare you? And here I was thinking, wow, I finally met somebody who was different, you know? But no, you're just like every other Jewish fish with a bottom feeder fetish. I'm not here. And to think, I was going to let you crack open one of my legs tonight.
Oh, wow.
Wow, heartbreaking. Dina Plotch, everybody. Under the sea.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not tough. It's not easy dating, especially as a crustacean. Yeah.
A kosher crustacean, it's just like, what? Yeah.
What?
It's my life.
Mm-hmm.
Very tough.
Wonderful costume.
I was going to say the same. Shouts to that costume.
Is this a buy or a make?
This is a no. This is a buy that I thought I would return, and then I said I'm just gonna keep it. It was on Amazon. Good purchase. I'm very proud.
Let me ask you, what did you first buy it for?
When I first wrote this for a class, I was very dedicated to it. So I said I'm gonna just buy it. It's just a class. And then I just kept on performing it. So then I kept it. And here we go.
That's what happens.
Yep.
That's what happens.
That's how it goes. Well,
I have a slew of costumes in my apartment
Yes.
that I thought I would return, and I never did.
No, because you're like, there's more comedy.
Right. I'll perform again.
Yeah, I will perform again. That's great. Well, I feel like this lobster has a lot of potential. There are future lobsters.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
she will get married one day. One day she'll find her soulfish.
I hope
it
so.
is true about freshwater, though. I've heard that as well.
Oh, have you? Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I've never dated one, but you know, I'm still single, so you never know.
You never know. Do y'all like lobster? Is that a thing that y'all order at a place?
I've never actually had it before.
You've never had lobster before?
No.
Wow.
Because I am Jewish, and not kosher, but I'm koshish. So I've never had any seafood or any piggy, and not purposely, at least. But that's why I really feel her pain as a Jewish lobster. She's pulled in every direction.
Yeah. I don't order it out a lot, but I will cook it. This is horrifying to say in front of someone in a lobster costume, but I over the summer we get lobsters and slice them in half and grill them.
Do you get them alive?
I think that traditionally, yeah, it's hard. You don't want to cook a dead lobster. I used to work in this French restaurant where that's how the chef would cook them.
It's cruel. It's my cousins. My cousins.
Yeah, that's why I feel weird talking about.
Yeah, you should.
Right now.
That's crazy. I ever tell you there's a lore of a story. I used to work at a grocery store chain called Giant Food Stores, Giant and Martin's. And it was like my first job growing up. And I went to the seafood department. I worked in the seafood department for several years. And there was another store that was near us where they could not figure out if they would put lobsters in the lobster tank. And like 3 days later, all the lobsters would be dead. And they were like, we can't figure this out. They would send in a specialist. The guy would be like, there's nothing wrong with this tank. They would be like, is there something wrong with the lobsters that we're getting? They're like, this is the only store where this is a problem. We don't know what's going on. What was happening was the overnight crew at night were taking the lobsters out of the tank and racing them, gambling on races for money. And it was killing the lobsters.
That's cruel and unusual, I feel.
It is a good use of the term cruel and unusual.
It is certainly unusual. It's unusual.
Because lobsters don't move very quickly.
They're not known for their athleticism, I
That's
feel.
probably why they died, because it took them so long to get from start to finish.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
You got to pass the time. Of course, you're going to race whatever live animal you can find.
Sure.
That's true. I mean, I would say it was fun to like hang out with the lobsters when I was there. It was fun to play with them sometimes.
Were you one of the people who were gambling on them? You're sort of very orbiting the idea that maybe you were gambling on the lobsters.
I worked at the grocery store for a long time. One thing led to another. I suddenly had enough money to come to the city, and I moved here.
How did I make my fortune? Lobster racing, madam.
Oh boy,
that sounds like the plot of like a Titanic style movie where someone in the top hat is like, "I'm a lobster racer, miss. Shall we go see the town?"
Dina, do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got anything exciting going on?
Nothing at all, I think.
Nice.
Actually. Yeah, just a full-time job. Not performing, which is sad, but I'm always open to performing and to Jewish lobsters for me to marry. This may be a closely related monologue to my real life. What?
Nice.
You heard it here first, folks. If you have a show or if you are Jewish and you are looking, this is the place for it.
This is the place. Wow, that's a life plug right there. We don't usually get a ton of life plugs.
We don't get a lot of life plugs. Thank you so much for being here. Love the character. So fucking funny. I'm sure we'll see more of you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Right, see you, Dina.
See ya.
Oh boy, I like that character almost as much as I hate mac and cheese.
Oh wow, what a great multi-emotion. Is there any sort of news from the Discord about what's happening over there?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah,
and we can just gloss right over that. Yeah,
you put that up.
Yeah, I did that. I age restricted the mac and cheese channel, so all you little kids can't get in there and be little fucking weirdos with the mac and cheese.
Wow, interesting. You think that's the barrier? Age. How does it work on Discord?
Clicking yes or no.
Is it hard to get around the old age restriction on stuff?
I wouldn't know. When I was growing up, I would always adhere to the rules and put in the correct birth date.
Yeah, good. Nice, respectable.
Oh boy, Justin. What a night so far. We've announced a Discord, we've announced a show, we've told people ways that they can send us some cashola.
Cash, yep. Hit us up, business Venmo, characters welcome. We will read the comments live.
But I'm getting a little hungry.
Are you?
I'm getting a little hungry.
Really? All that lobster talk.
All that lobster talk's getting me a little hungry. You know what I could go for? Something brined. Like a cucumber. I like cucumbers, but they're not salty enough for me. And I wish that there was some way to kind of.
Oh, you like regular cucumbers? You want to get some salt in them?
I like salty, very salty cucumbers. Cucumbers that have been sitting in a salt kind of.
Like so far salty that they sort of become something else. A salt bath. They're sitting.
Have they ever? We can talk about this later, but are they really something else, or are they just cucumbers? Why do we change the name of something?
Because it takes on a new form. That's how far it goes to sort of rewrite its identity.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit on that for a second and stew while we welcome out our very next guest. Folks, so excited for this person. Please welcome the Pickle Guy on West 4th Street. Whoa!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
Hey, man, you look like you got a real penchant for pickles. Well, relax, because you're in Dillville. My name's Phil Dickles, and why don't you take a second to try one of my dill nickels? I call my pickles dill nickels because it's dime you had one. Pretty crispy, right? That's the agave saying bonsoir. It's like, oh, I've already fucked up my line. Jumping back, pretty crispy, right? That's the ginger talking. It's like an alarm clock for your tongue that says, wake the hell up. It's time to fuck. All the ingredients in my dill nickels are locally sourced. The cucumbers are grown hydroponically in a fish tank that used to hold my box turtle named Ed Mardigan, but then he died. All the dill we use is grown in a crack on the roof of the Bushwick Cracker Factory that we converted into our apartment and was later converted back into the Cracker Factory. Now we're squatting. And all the vinegar we use is actually the pickle juice from other people's pickles. You down with OP pickles? Yeah, you know Dickles. Don Rickles. Pretty spicy, right? That's the coriander saying, what up? It's like a pipe bomb for your taste buds. It says, open your fucking eyes. The government's a capitalistic sham. We also pickle meats. You ever had pickled box turtle? It's weird and a little sad. Those there are pickled mean beans. Mean beans are green beans that are mean, which means one of them probably has a broken paperclip on the inside. And those there are pickled pickles. Don't think about it too hard, or you end up like me, Gil Jickles. Pretty sweet, right? That's the agave saying bonsoir. It's like a hand job for your tongue that makes you cum vinegar all over your great aunt's pickle tips. Nothing for you today, Simo Kabe? No worries, I'm here literally all the time. I think I'll see you soon because you've tickled yourself into quite a stickle picklation. Clavadice nay.
Jesus Christ. Justin Tyler, everybody. Yeah. Damn, that's a good piece. I almost did my Find a Penny character today, which would have been a really good companion piece to this.
Yes, our both of our let's say these words as fast as we can.
Quick as we can, let's get through this. Really, really funny. I love that piece so much. It's really, really good.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, it is an oldie, but it's an oldie but a goodie. I had noticed on the YouTube page that you did an autumn character, right? It's fall.
Correct.
And then you did the last days of summer character. Very much a companion piece to the fall character. Is that ever something that you've thought about doing with any of your other pieces? A second companion piece?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think.
Or much like Sufjan Stevens who's apparently still planning on doing a CD for every state. And notice I said CD. That's how long ago he promised it and then stopped.
Yeah, that guy's a liar. That guy's a fucking liar.
That guy's a fucking liar. When are we going to get to see the winter speak or spring speak?
Maybe soon. Maybe we should get into that. The thing, because what I liked about, I think it's the last 2 weeks of summer. There's like a vibe there. So maybe the next version of that is like the asshole of winter, like that part in February of winter where everything's awful. It's like freezing cold.
Yeah.
No one's happy. Especially in New York anyway, the entire city is just like pissed.
I love that. Or false spring, the one nice day.
Yeah.
That one nice day. Yeah. It's like we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. That could be fun.
Woo, put your shorts on. We're going to the beach. Oh, it's very actually cold out.
Oh, it's freezing again.
I guess.
Yeah, I just thought it would be really, really fun. Make a sketch for all 50 states, Izzy says. For myself, I'm almost there. I have the Minnesota sketch. That's true. I'm one state down. I'm pretty much I'm 33% of the way of what Sufjan Stevens promised. So I'm getting that.
You're way better than that fucking liar.
Who the fuck is that? 50 comedians. That's great. Kevin, 50 comedians, almost 30. Sunday, December 18th at 8 p.m. at Pine Box Rock Shop. 30 comedians doing 1-minute bits. You should come out. We should do more themed ones, though, as well. That would be really fun to do. Because I did a show one time at Littlefield, I believe, that was 44 performers were each assigned a president of the United States.
That's funny.
We didn't do Trump. And everyone got to do a 1-minute bit as that president. It's pretty good.
Well, let's shout out. We were just talking before the show about maybe doing a little something special for our pieces next week.
Yes, let's talk about that. We can start to chat about it here, but the poll will be in the Discord, folks. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to head on over to the Discord to actually make the vote happen. Justin and I have decided that we have companion pieces. Justin and I have drawn inspiration from each other, been working together for so long. This guy could be
Certainly.
my dad.
Yeah. This guy could be my dad. Eric could be my dad. Is also what I'm saying.
Exactly. So we're gonna do, as a special little treat, I'm going to memorize and perform one of Justin's characters next week. And Justin is going to memorize and perform one of my characters. Here's the catch. You all get to decide which ones we're doing.
You have to tell us what to do.
So think hard. Don't fuck us over. Some things to consider. I have big props and big costumes, and Justin will have to make a really shitty paper version of that to put over his face and call a hat.
That's 100% true. And I have I'm going to be also in a hotel room next week too. So that makes it extra. I'm going to be hacking my costume for sure.
But yeah, think about your favorite Justin Tyler piece you'd like me to perform. Think about your favorite Eric Feurer piece that you would like Justin to perform, and that will be fun. And I already feel like I'm going to have to do the bread character.
Yeah, you're gonna be pouring. It's called the mac and cheese character now. Yo, that image is fucking terrifying. That's like some sort of 17th century sculpture of a dying man.
It's so bad. We already talked about it, but it really could definitely also be like the Hellraiser monster that's just like covered in cum. That's his whole thing.
That's his whole thing. Yeah,
the on the nose Hellraiser character.
I have so many things to say. That first off, that picture looks like a cut moment from the opening credits of White Lotus season 2. Shout, yeah, good, a great turkey, great turkey sound effect. Stevie says 2 things. My favorite Justin piece, and it's Urban Gardener. And let me shout out, I just got these raspberries from my raspberry plants in backyard. December raspberries, baby. That's fucking weird. That's a sign of. Is that
the full harvest?
That was when I went out right before the day I got on the airplane to come here, and I picked those.
10 raspberries total.
Wow. Okay. Very quick counting. Yes, 10.
That's pretty good.
I will make that my Discord pick, and also from Stevie, Justin should do James Bond admitting his greatest regrets while a laser slowly moves toward him. I just did a show at Caveat where I saw Jorge and the much maligned Kurt Cruz. Remember that psycho? In person, I did the Mission to Zix, a great podcast that I do multiple guest appearances on. We got to do an improv set just last weekend, and man, it was a blast.
It was fun.
Very fun. I haven't done improv in so long, and it was just the fucking best.
It was great. That's fun. I love that. I haven't done improv in even so longer.
Well, keep in mind, we did it in July. We did a show, and you actually had a great scene you were a singing pig.
We did quote unquote improv. Yes, we did. And I was a singing pig a singing little pig that didn't want to be turned into bacon at the factory, I believe.
That was very fun and very funny. Jorge, you're posting these links. Can people still watch the Mission to Zix show that I did and others did?
Looks like they can.
Yep, they absolutely can. All the shows that we live stream from Caveat are available to purchase and watch for 7 days.
Very nice. Yeah, it's a fun show.
Fun show. But in the meantime, we've got some sad news, folks. We are down to our final character of the evening. That is so sad. Pack it in. Let us
begin
to finish the show.
Nice. Yeah, the opposite.
Very, very sad. That means, of course, that there is no more comedy after this. No way to gloss over that. It's the truth, and it sucks. So, but after this, y'all can head on over to the Discord, and we can start to talk about what horrible, horrible thing you're going to make me do. I'm trying to think, Justin, if there was one character I don't want to do, it is your pudding faced yeast boy. I do not want to perform that character. Is there one of mine that you're like, damn, I don't want to do that?
I mean, it would be a real challenge to do the reverse mermaid. That's what I'm saying.
But love does find a way.
Love does find a way.
Oh boy, I really hope that that's the one.
I would just have to look like the fish with my face.
How would you do
that's-
any of that? Yeah, that would be so. You would have to. You could like draw the fish face on and just like do it like
yeah,
this, maybe.
just do a mini version. Well, I would have to show off my much larger hammies than yours, since that's sort of the point of that.
You are a runner. Yes, it's true. You are a runner. Yeah.
And you occasionally use a stairmaster, apparently.
Oh boy, I haven't in a while, but this is the only motivation I needed to get back on it.
Yeah, it's just talking shit.
That's
talking shit.
the tiniest piece of shit talking, and I'm literally going to get gigantic.
Nice. This is what that's another spite activity for us to pursue.
Let's welcome out our final character of the evening. I am so excited for this person. You've had him scrambled. You've had him over easy.
But have you ever had a detective hard-boiled? Please welcome to the Rectangles, a hard-boiled detective.
Oh!
You ready to talk yet, punk? Because I've got all day. When I got my gun and my badge that I immediately turned in for a second gun, I took an oath that I'd do whatever it take. I kicked down doors, tortured innocent suspects, and did all the cocaine in San Francisco. If I wanted to stop crime, I was going to have to cut it off at the source. The pain and loneliness that drives people to it in the first place. Now, I'm adopting scumbags like you and giving them the stable home environment that they never had. Offer just came in from the DA, Department of Adoptions. Now, sign on the dotted line and we'll make this whole armed robbery thing disappear. Here comes the airpen. Miranda writes, you're being adopted, not arrested. The only thing you're going to be read around here is a bedtime story by me every night. And you bet your sweet ass I do voices. Think real hard about the next few words that come out of your mouth. Because I know this is a lot to take in. And they could be the difference between going to the big house or going to my big house, where I live with all my other wayward criminal children. Want to see pictures? I keep all their mugshots in my wallet. This is Junior. He got 5 to 10 for arson and a 4 on AP chemistry. This one's Viper. He's getting into baseball and out of his blood gang. Oh, this is our Christmas photo from last year. Forgot this was in here. It's a picture of my ex-wife. She left me because I was already married to being a cop. And I kept bringing dangerous grown adults home to live with us. Where were you between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m.? It's something you're never going to have to worry about because there's a strict 9 p.m. curfew. Still not going to sign, huh? Well. Looks like we got a tough guy. Maybe you should talk to my partner. Have him knock some sense into you. See? He likes tough guys. Thing is, tough guys don't like him. They love him. Say hello, my partner. Knock, knock. Who's there? A father. A father who? A father who will love you forever and like you for always. As long as I'm alive, you'll be my goddamn child. You'll sign? Great. This is going right up on the fridge.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man.
Tom Buffalo Powers, everyone.
Tom Powers, everybody. That was so fun. That's a great piece.
So where were you?
Wow. That was really, really strong. That was great. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I love
amazing.
the opening the portrait fold is so great.
That is
Strong
great.
imagery.
You should just leave those in there just in case. You never know. Any situation. Leave those up. Yeah. Tom, really nice mustache too. How long did that take to grow?
Oh, thank you. About 2 minutes and an eyeliner pencil.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's good. Have you ever grown a mustache IRL, a real life mustache?
What's that?
Have you ever grown a big boy, real guy mustache?
So I have grown a mustache. I can't say that I've grown a big boy, real boy mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Difference
what
with blonde
we
facial.
call them.
It's tough. It's not easy. But you look good with the mustache, Tom. I will say.
I think you could wear that in regular, sort of going about your business.
Nobody would know the difference.
Wow. Does it age me up, do you think?
Kind of ages you sideways into a different type of.
A different genre of person.
Character?
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on the appointment you're headed to, but I think it's working.
Oh man, so funny. What have you been up to, Tom? What's going on?
Oh man. So I was in Boston last weekend.
How's that? I'm so sorry.
Work, pleasure?
I'm so sorry. It was good. All pleasure. Yeah. Seeing friends. Used to live there. So going back. Seeing.
I lived in Boston for a year, and I have a 617 cell phone number. I happened to get my first cell phone when I was there, and boy, do I have it. I'm everyone's like, I'll be like giving my number to someone, and someone inevitably in the background is like, "Yo, are you from Boston, dude?" And I'm like, "No, I'm so sorry."
Please. Oh boy, so you're in Boston. That's really, really fun. How has your early winter been so far? Anything fun or exciting?
Ooh. Early winter has been fun. Oh, you know what? Thanksgiving this year, I did all the cooking on Wednesday. And then Thursday, ate.
Wow.
Just heat up that food.
It's all they just became leftovers like immediately, and it was really good.
Interesting. So you did you make a turkey as well?
We did a half turkey.
Nice.
What did you do with the other half?
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't have to tell you shit, man.
You're not my turkey guy. What are you talking about?
A half turkey. Wow.
He's just gonna grow back another turkey for next year.
If you leave it around enough.
Do you ever think about the other family or couple that ate the other half of that turkey?
Well, whoever they are, they're geniuses. Okay, half turkey is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Do you
more
think
to cook.
Yeah, a half turkey. That's so cool. It's like
Is it literally sliced right in half?
Yeah, that's how I got it from the grocery store. It was just like in one of those like styrofoam like meat trays, just half a turkey.
And they're just in the back with like a bandsaw, just like.
Somebody back there is having the greatest day of his life. The guy who's cutting the turkeys in half. He's
Pick up the
fucking
bandsaw.
all about it. That's cool. So you did all the cooking.
Yes. Or no, yeah. Me and my girlfriend split.
Yeah. Who did desserts? Did you do pies too?
No pies. Brownies.
Better.
What?
I'm with you. I love pie, but like brownies are the dessert. That's the top of the dessert pyramid for me.
Eric agrees. It looks like.
Yeah, he looks happy.
It's no cheesecake, but it is pretty good. Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
Wait, you love cheesecake? Did you say you love cheesecake?
No, I hate cheesecake. Can't stand it.
Interesting.
I don't like cheesecake.
A lot of negativity from you in the food department.
I know. I'm really talking, and I'm not really a picky eater. I promise I'm not. I had the best meal of my life in New York City the other day, Justin, at a place called Ugly Baby. Have you ever eaten there before?
Oh, I haven't eaten there, but I know of it.
So good.
That's
Crazy good. Definitely highly recommend. But I am trying to do some more cooking at home. What's your hottest tip for cooking, Tom?
Oh, don't be afraid of seasoning. And as you go, taste it. Make sure so many dishes by the end. I'm like, oh yeah, this was bad. I ruined this.
Mm-hmm. Did you slip back into character for a second there, Tom, when you were like, "Hey,
don't be afraid
of seasoning.
Don't be afraid of seasoning.
You punk.
You punk." So good. You have any shows coming up? Anything you want to plug or promote, Tom?
I'm in a short film. It's coming out soon.
Yo.
To be good. Watch out for that. And then have an improv show this Friday at the Tank at 9:30.
So, nice.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to get out to the Tank. I've heard it's very fun.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, Tom, always good to see you. This character is really fucking good. I can't wait to see it like on stage or videotaped. I just want to see more of it. It's super, super strong. You're just a superstar. We love having you on the show, man. Don't cry. Don't cry.
His mustache is running.
Hurts running. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Come back soon, Tom. We'll see you.
See you,
buddy.
Bye.
What a good character. So funny.
What a great character. Wow. What a great way to end the Tickaloos for the night, you know?
What a great way to end those freaking Tickaloos. I'm going to say it, folks. I don't like Tickaloos. I'm in my terrible twos right now. I'm saying no to a lot of stuff.
Certainly are.
Stevie can't.
Stevie bringing it.
Damn me tonight. Fair enough. I know. I'm being a very negative Nancy.
You're being, you know what you're being is a little soupy and a little goopy, if I'm being honest.
I do not like the soup and goop. I do not like the soup and goop. I do not like it. I do not like the brownie chunks. I do not like the cheesecake hunks. I do not like the birds. I do not like the birds and horse. I think they make the life much worse. I do not like Boston much.
I saw this hot dude the other day. He was a real cheesecake hunk. You know what I mean?
I would like an ass to munch. A real cheesecake.
Cheesecake hunk.
Cheesecake. The only thing we found out that I like tonight is to take my time when I jerk off.
And you know,
popular opinion.
All that negativity only highlights the one thing you're positive about.
One thing where I was like, "Ooh, that finally."
You know what Daddy likes? Daddy likes a little Sunday drive around the personal pool. Great. Raising Delta, being a real moody Marge.
A real moody Marge. Oh, homie, why are you being such a moody Marge, homie? Why don't we bring in the best tech of the biz to sign us off here? Jorge, why don't you pop yourself on in here?
Okay.
Hi, Jorge.
There he is. Great to see Jorge in person. I feel like we'd only ever seen each other one other time.
Yep. And it's Jorge, very two-dimensional.
Where are you coming at us from? Is this your place?
This is my place. This is my place for now.
Cool.
I'm moving soon. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about how life is temporary, but I guess there's more actual move coming up.
I mean, yeah, there's a planned move, but truly, who knows what happens when I step out onto these mean NYC streets.
It's true. You never know. Anything could happen out there.
Yeah, they don't care about bodies.
It's true.
Yeah.
The Windy City.
Yeah.
Boy, folks, we've done it again. Thank you so much for being here. You can chat with Jorge, the best tech in the biz, in our Discord. You can see us live on stage December 18th at a FREE free show that you need to RSVP to because it is going to get too packed. I put a set number of tickets on there because it will get so packed that we will not be allowed to bring more people inside. So,
and let me say, it's a bar show. Bar show, so that's fun.
The vibe on the 18th is holiday party, folks. Come on out, be prepared to have a brew or two with 30 of your favorite comedians from the YouTube page and from New York City comedy in general. We're gonna hang out. It's gonna be great.
Cannot wait.
Bring some festive mac and cheese.
Bring some mac and cheese.
The three
Just
traditionally
like
the three wise men show up with mac and cheese, frankincense, and a grandma's sock. So
And
they will
grandma's
be.
sock. It's true.
will
And
be
so
in
they're all
attendance.
going to come out. Bring some mac and cheese and put it in doorways that you want me to pass through. It's going to be great. Folks, we'll see you next week, and we'll see you in the Discord. Tell us what character you want Justin and I to perform next week.
We're doing a swip swap. We'll see you next week, folks. Thank you so much. Good night.
Bye.